Hello everybody! Today we're going to unpack, take a close-up look and test the Fumum fluffy slime. So let's go ahead and open up the packet. So as you can see, there are 6 pots of fluffy slime in this package. Let's go ahead and open it up. By popping open that zip seal there, or snap seal, and remove the 6 pots. From the clear plastic packaging, and of course there is a card as well. So let me set the 6 pots neatly on the tabletop there, so you have a nice clear view of what we've just removed from the packet. Okay, so we start off by first taking a look at this thank you card. So there is this thank you card there just to say or ask you if you're satisfied with the product or not, and some contact information. Okay, setting that card to the side there, we can go ahead and take a close-up look at all these 6 pots here. Let's start off by first taking a look on this top right hand one here. And size wise, you can see a nice little pot there with a resealable lid made out of plastic, of course. And if you haven't noticed, these 6 pots all come in separate colors. So we do have, starting off with this top left one, this is in pink. And moving on, let's go this way. And this one appears to be a slightly pale orangey or salmon colored slime. Okay, setting that down, moving right across. And this pot here, obviously, as you can see, yellow, blue and pink. This is a multi-colored one. And size wise, just to give you some reference there, or scale or perspective, resting that pot in the palm of my hand right there, giving you some good idea of the size of these individual pots. Alright, and moving right across, we do have blue as well. And then moving right around there, anti-clockwise, we do have a nice yellow color here. And you can see there are very fine bubbles in them, so it does appear to be somewhat fluffy just from the appearance itself. There we go. And this is the final color that we're handling right here. Of the 6 colors, this is the purple. So 5 solid colors or individual colors up there, having the pink, and we do have the light orange, pale orange or salmon, and we do have this purple, yellow and blue. And then lastly, we do have this mixed pot here, or tricolor pot, with the yellow, blue and pink. So these colors can be seen here. We do have the matching pink, blue, and of course yellow right there. So this is the pot we're going to open. So let me set aside these individual pots here with the solid colors. And now take a close-up look at this Fumum fluffy slime with the 3 colors: pink, blue and yellow. And just to give you that close-up look while it's still in its pot or container, And there you have a happy dolphin there, jumping just under a rainbow with "I love you baby, Fumum." Okay, so now we're gonna pop this pot open right here and find out what it's like. So just popping that top off, and just to find out if it's resealable. Yes, it is, and it snaps pretty nicely shut there, so no issues with storing or putting away the Fumum fluffy slime. And now I'm going to give you a close-up look. Oop, just bumped into the tripod right there. But there we go. A nice close-up look to the texture so far before we start playing around with it. Okay, I'm going to set the lid down as well, just to the side. And there we go. Nice close-up look of the tricolor or triple color pot here. And now let's start playing with it. So I'm going to press into it. Initial impressions is it is quite firm. Obviously it's still in the pot, and you can see that imprint there with my index finger. And in terms of scent, there is no odor or scent or perfume or fragrance. So it is odorless or scentless, which is quite nice because sometimes scents can cause some irritation, especially with young children. Okay, now let's scoop the fluffy slime out right there. It just comes right out in one piece, and it is quite light in weight, given that it is quite aerated with the holes in there. And just now stretching it out. It does feel slightly oily to the touch or waxy to the touch. However, there isn't any residue whatsoever, very light residue if there's any. And now just mixing around and stretching it out. You can see it just breaking away there. And now the colors being mixed pretty thoroughly now as I stretch and play around with this Fumum fluffy slime. And you can hear that snapping sound as well. And just show you a cross section of the snapping points and the breakage of the fluffy slime. So it's more like a putty than a slime, even though if we do it slowly, stretch it out slowly, it will stretch pretty nicely. But if you do it quickly, it does break or snap right there. So depending on how you handle this fluffy slime or putty, it will react based on how you need or play with it. So right there you can see the three colors turning into a pale green now. So that's fun to see. And it is very light in weight, and you can see that it is bouncy as well. So very light. And now you can see it's almost a solid pale green olive color right now. And as I mentioned before, there is no odor or scent, and this apparently is non-toxic. It has to be, as it is really kind of focused for as a toy for children or an arts and craft material such as clay or putty or dough. So this is a kind of fun, lightweight and kind of therapeutic for an adult to kind of knead and handle around. And of course you can kind of mold your shapes if you can do so. Let's try and make some form of animal if we can. So there we go. I've just made a turtle right there very quickly in under 3 seconds. Not intentionally, I was trying to make a dog, but the green plays well and the shape turns out quite nicely as well. So we do have a nice green turtle here. Okay, so things that you can do with this putty, of course, just kneading it, stretching it slowly, right there. Or of course, if you do it quickly, it's just going to snap just like that. Of course, you can break it off into separate portions. Don't have to play with one whole piece. And I'm just going to give you that close-up look right now of just a small portion here. And remember, there are 5 other tubs right there. We've only just opened the triple color tub. So this was a yellow, blue, and pink, which has now turned into green with the 3 colors all mixing together very nicely. And you can see, I'm just going to give you as much close-up detail as I can. So this is the Fumum Fluffy Slime, which is more like a putty to me, depending on, of course, how you play around with it. It's slimy if you kind of handle it or knead it or play with it very slowly. It will behave like a slime. However, if you work it quickly, then it is more of a putty-like material and slightly foamy as well. So you can see the kind of fibrous cross section of it if you snap it apart quickly. And slowly, there we go. And it's good, relaxing, and as I mentioned, very light in weight. Right there, just bouncing about all over the place. As you can hear, that kind of foamy sound you get when you handle like foam material, packaging material. Now I'm going to make some snapping noises with it as well. Right there with the quick pulling apart of this fluffy slime. So that's the Fumum Fluffy Slime. Thanks for watching and happy playing!